Good morning, folks. What is up? It's day 2 of the Everest training session. I hope you had a good start into the new year 2024 yesterday. I don't know, maybe you were able to motivate yourself to start working out, running, swimming, lifting weights, or maybe some other kind of project that you want to pursue or things you want to change for you this year. So I just hope that you had a good year, a good day, and that you had a good start into the new year. So this is day 2 of the preparation. What are we gonna do today? So since my ankle felt quite good yesterday, I decided to put a little bit more pressure on my ankle. So today we will be running 1 hour, very slow pace, somewhere between 6 and 7 minutes per kilometer. And usually you don't take a break or walk or anything, but if I should feel that my ankle is not feeling well or there's too much pressure or tension building up, then I decide to just walk a little bit, regenerate until it feels better, and then start jogging, running again. And yeah, this will be the warm-up today. 1 hour just slow running, 6-7 minute per kilometer pace. That's it. And then as usual, the upper chest and body exercises, pull-up, push-ups, planks, whatever, you name it. I have to do those. I explained that yesterday why I have to do them. And yeah, that's gonna be the exercises we do this morning. For the afternoon, I have a little appointment with my brother, my little brother. We are going to the gym. We are gonna lift some iron. He needs to restart building up his body again, and he helps me to train properly on my upper chest, on my arms, on my shoulders, on my back. So yeah, there will be a little gym session later on. Yeah, that's about it. So what else do I have to do today? We have to do some organizational stuff. I need to check my equipment, see if everything is there, everything is clean, everything is functional. So I have to go through all that and make sure that my equipment is functional and ready. And I will also probably find out that parts of my equipment are missing or damaged. I already know, for example, that my MSR cooking stove is missing. Someone stole it from me in Camp 4 when I got back after my first rotation from Camp 4. And I got back to Camp 4 again. My stove was gone, my gas cartridges were gone, so that was a huge problem last time, and it almost cost me the summit, because if you're not able to melt snow and drink water, prepare tea and breakfast or food, that's a KO move, and then you have to go down. So I was able to ask someone at the neighboring tent, a Nepalese guy, if I'm allowed to use his stove. And he borrowed me a stove, and that way I was able to prepare some food and melt snow up there just one day before the summit. So I already know my stove is gone. I need to buy a new one. I lost my glasses, my glacier glasses, my Julbu shield in Camp 3. It was in the tent in a side pocket, and the snow masses pushed down the tent, and I was not able to get them out or find them anymore. And a lot of little minor things that I have to do. So gear maintenance is a thing that I have to do. Another thing is I need to get more prices and quotations for the expeditions. I already have 2 offers from 2 different expedition leaders. I would like to go preferably with the expedition organizer I went with last time. But yeah, obviously I also have to compare prices and everything and see which company I'm gonna choose. Why do I have to do that? I said I'm going solo, so why do I even need a company? Well, you need some kind of expedition organizer, a Nepalese expedition organizer, as far as I know, in order to get the permits and everything. So this is usually through a Nepalese agency. So they help me with all the permit and bureaucracy stuff. They help me with transporting my equipment from Lukla with the yaks to the base camp and so on. So I have to get some more quotes for that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, that should be enough for the day. All right. What else? Yeah, what is super important to also organize today is I need to go shopping for groceries. I need a specific, how do you say, macro and micro combination. So yeah, macronutrition and micronutrition is kind of important. I know a lot of people think, yeah, this is not an important issue, or yeah, just eat healthy and that's it. But yeah, I need to make sure that I have the right nutrition, good food. That yeah. Well, okay. I think enough talking. Let's get to work. Put on the shoes and start running. All right, here they are, my running shoes. This is our little dog, the family dog, Jojo. How are you doing, Jojo? Yeah, so these are my running shoes. They are, what are these called? Saucony Endorphin, whatever. Please don't lick my knee and my hand. You're so adorable. All right. Yeah, they're pretty old, these shoes. And I definitely need to buy new ones. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna drive over to the Decathlon today and buy a new pair of shoes, because as you can see, these ones are super damaged and I cannot wear them anymore. Otherwise I'm hurting my feet and my walking process. But yeah, what I usually do is when I put on my shoes, first of all, before I start my run, I put on music that motivates me to just go out in the first place, because sometimes I'm also not motivated. And yeah, depending on what kind of run I'm doing, if I want to do a fast-paced run, I have a little bit more hyped up music. If I know I have to force myself to run slowly, I'll just do chill and relaxed music and get in the mood that, you know, I'm just chilling today and not running fast. Because sometimes for regeneration purposes, that's super important. You shouldn't always be running your fastest pace or the fastest that possible for you. No, it's very important that you usually run slowly. Like 80% of the runs should be slow runs, and maybe 20% should be at higher and faster pace, and maybe even at maximum pace. So I also did that wrong for most of the time, but I did a little bit of research. Most professional athletes and runners train that way, like a 80-20 rule. And yeah, I always have to constantly force myself to, yeah, not run fast, even though I'm in the mood. Of course, there are also other philosophies about running. There's the flow state running, the steady running, the streak running, and so on. We can go into that into detail, even though yeah, maybe we not go into detail, but yeah, but it's super important to not always run too fast. That's one thing I had to learn, and that's the reason why I sometimes put different music on before I get ready, before my run, just to yeah, chill out, you know, and telling myself, okay, Nordine, today is a slow run, a regeneration run, your body needs to recover, and so on. This is super important. All right, and one more thing, I don't know if you're an experienced runner or not, if you run on a regular basis, or it's the first time, but a common mistake people do is they close or strap their shoes too tightly, you know. You just want them to be tight enough that you don't have too much space moving inside of the shoe, but super important. And also with your mountaineering shoes, don't tighten them up too much. It's definitely not gonna help you. It's gonna be negative for your blood flow and create too much tension and pressure on your feet. And I'm sure some of you already experienced that. It's super painful and not a comfortable thing, especially when you're in the mountains. So very common mistake. Make them kind of loose, and yeah, don't tighten them up too much. All right, without further ado, let's start running. Maybe we say goodbye to Jojo. What do you think? Jojo, don't eat the grass. All right, let's go. All right, guys, what's up? We are running again. Guys, you cannot even imagine how good it feels and how happy I am that I'm able to run again. God damn, these cars are loud and fast. Yeah, I'm running here directly at the coastal road of Andalusia. Guys, seriously, you can't even imagine. You know, I've been running. I started running when I was about 14 or 15 years old. So it's about 20 years of running every day. And this is just an integral part or a big part of my life. I love running so much. I know a lot of you hate running. I know that almost everyone tells me, I don't, man, Nordin, it's so boring. I don't know how you can run all the time. I'm sorry about all these cars and the noise. Sorry guys, I haven't found a better spot to run yet. But yeah, I love running, and people usually hate running. But for me, it's just great. I can connect to myself, to my body, my mindset, run all the stress away. Yeah, it's really just a part of my daily routine, and I just feel better when I do it. So, and yeah, I'm also super happy that I can continue my training. You know, you have a big task before you or up ahead. You know you should be training. You know you should be preparing, should get ready. You know, I need to be physically strong this spring season in order to be able to climb the mountains. Sorry for all the noise. And yeah, you're sitting there and you think, man, maybe I cannot do it, maybe I will not be strong enough, and you're getting nervous. Maybe you cannot do the expedition at all if you cannot keep training. And yeah, I'm just super happy and grateful that I'm able to run now. Last 200 meters of the run, almost got the 10k. Yeah, right now we're running at a 5 minute 10 pace. Usually at the end of a run, I'm testing the limit, see what's possible. There's a car right here now. Cars all day, what the fuck. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on the ankle, but that's good. That is exactly what I want. And yeah, we reached the end of our run. Yeah, the 10 kilometers are full. Let's keep on walking. Whew. Let me take a breather real quick. All right, that was actually a good run today. We ran 10 kilometers, exactly 10 kilometers. It took us 1 hour and about a minute, so that's about a 6-minute pace. Not super fast, but for the fact that I'm just recovering from an injury. I would say that's quite good. Also at the end, the last 1 or 2 kilometers, I tested a little bit the strength of my ankle. I was running a 5 minute 10 pace, which is also not super fast. I definitely can go faster, but that was putting a lot of pressure on my ankle, and it felt quite good, quite well. So yeah, I'm super happy with the run. I was a little bit skeptical today. I told myself, okay, I'm gonna try these 10 kilometers today, or at least 1 hour of exercise and running. And I said, if I don't feel good, if the ankle doesn't feel good, I'll just stop running and I keep walking. And once it's better, I run. And I already thought, okay, Nordine, you're probably pushing it too hard again. Slow down, be calm, relax, be patient. That's typically me. But yeah, actually it felt so good that I was able to run the 10K again with a moderate pace. And yeah, I'm super happy and excited about that. And yeah, that gives me a lot of hope for the upcoming weeks that the training will be good. All right, most important thing after a run is stretching. Stretching is super important. I used to play football or soccer when I was young. It became a habit, you know, every time before we started the soccer or football training, and afterwards we always had to stretch, we had to run, we had to warm up, and yeah, have a phase out run. These are just good habits, and I'll stick to them because I don't want any injuries or muscle problems or anything at all. So yeah, let's do some stretching. Yeah, so what I usually do for the beginning, I start stretching the inner part of my legs, 20 to 25 seconds on the left side, 20 to 25 seconds on the right side. I don't do dynamic stretching. I usually do static stretching. That means I go into one position and I hold it, yeah, as tight as I can, but it should never be painful. It should have a good tension, and it should feel a little bit of, just a little bit uncomfortable, but not too uncomfortable at all. Just so you have a nice stretch and you actually feel that you're like stretching your muscle. So 25 seconds on that side, and switch it over to the other side. Do the same on the other side. Yeah, and usually what you should do is you should really focus on the part you're stretching. Right now I'm talking to the camera, which is not ideal, not optimal, but if you can focus on that part, try to feel in there in the muscle and everything, how it feels, and focus on that part. It's kind of important. This part, holy cow, I just realized when I tried to describe this that I have no clue how you call these parts of the body in English. Okay, so I have homework to do. I'll look up what the name is for like the upper leg muscle. I mean, this is not the hamstring, like the hamstring is back here, right? Maybe this is the... I'll look them up and I'll put them in the video. And yeah, for homework I'll learn the phrases and how different parts of the body are called, and include that in the future videos. Alright, and here make sure again, you know, like the stretch is super nice. This muscle is used a lot in running and also for mountaineering, so yeah, this one needs to be strong and fit and dynamic. Alright. So now you see me struggling a little bit because the left one is my injured ankle, and my balance on that one is not good. So sorry for shaking around, but I have to do that. It's a good training. All right, next I'll try to stretch this part, and for that I usually search for a wall or something like that and push against it and make sure I stretch my entire leg, the back side of my left leg. I think the calves and the hamstrings, I think that's the part. Yeah, The way I'm running, I have a lot of pressure and tightening going on with my calves. So yeah, therefore it's super important to stretch my calves, because I realize usually the muscle that suffers the most for me are my calves after a run. Also, the regeneration I feel like is the worst with my calves, so it's super important to stretch these properly. Switch up the sides. There's a lot of people actually out here doing sports, running around, cycling and running and all kinds of stuff, so it's super nice. Obviously it's the end of the beginning of the year. Everyone is super motivated and hyped and has big goals, wants to be more healthy for the new year. Let's see how it looks like in 2 or 3 weeks if the people are still here running around, cycling and sporty. And the last one, classical one. I usually do 1 minute of this, try to reach the ground. Yeah. Let me take a look at this. Maybe like this. Yeah. So usually I want to reach the toes. Yeah, and hold it for a minute. All right, exercises. Yay! You can tell by my face. I love this part. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Who cares? All right, let's go for this. Jojo. Okay, come on, let me do the plank. Jojo. Hey guys, yeah, I just came back from grocery shopping, and then I also went to Decathlon. And as I said, I'm buying new equipment, or I have to buy new equipment because you saw my shoes. They were completely fucked up, so I had to get new ones. So as you can see, these old shoes, they're donezo. They're completely damaged, so I got some new ones. I don't know how these are. I'm gonna try these. They are the Keep Run KD 900X, super expensive, but I had to buy new ones. And yeah, these are gonna be my race shoes, by the way, for if I want to do fast paced races, or just super fast jogging and push some times and records. And the, how do you call it, Keep Run KD 900. It's a cheaper shoe with more mileage or more kilometers. This will be my training shoe. Yeah, you know, with the running distance, I run every week. It's insane. I run about 90 to 100 kilometers every week. And yeah, the shoes are finished so fast, so I constantly have to buy new shoes and change them, and this is quite expensive, to be honest with you. So, but yeah, you have to, otherwise, you know, you damage your feet and yeah, your positioning and everything. So I did that. As you can see here, I also bought some other stuff, some running trousers, this bandage here for better stability while running, at least for the beginning. Some hydrate stuff, carbs, vegan protein, I mean, swimming glasses, swimming gear. And yeah, look at this, guys. I'm so sorry. I know it's a complete mess. I just moved in this apartment a few days ago. I just arrived here on the 31st of December, and there's still all my expedition equipment here, and I didn't have the time yet to yeah, sort and yeah, visit, or how do you say, go through all these things and organize them. So it's still a complete mess, huge chaos. My expedition shoes are here, my trail running shoes are here. Uh, the stuff, my crampons are here. My La Sportiva up to 5,000, 6,000 meters are here. My camp down boots are here. My heating soles. My expedition bag, ice crews, a rope, random stuff. You know, I was wearing my balaclava, my thermal layer stuff. It's actually insane. My climbing shoes, my down suit, my down mittens, my down jacket, harness, other hand, how do you call them, gloves, helmet, GPS. I've got everything here, you know, but yeah, it's a complete mess. I apologize. I still have to do so much organizational stuff, and actually I wanted to go lifting with my little brother today, but I was so long in decathlon, buying the equipment for running and swimming. So yeah, and yeah, it's already like 8 p.m. in the evening. So yeah, I'll just finish this video now, edit, cut it, release it, and then I'm going to bed because I'm super tired. Tomorrow there won't be a run. Tomorrow I will go swimming. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, because I can already feel my muscles a little bit. I can feel my legs, and I want to I don't want to put too much pressure on my ankle, but my ankle feels super great. As I told you, the 10-kilometer run was awesome. So yeah, that's great. But tomorrow is swimming. Yeah, in order to let some muscle groups relax and to put some pressure and emphasis on other muscle groups. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I'm sorry for the chaotic ending and for this mess, but I'll be happy to show you this room again once I organize everything a little bit. All right, thanks guys for watching. Bye bye, peace out.